You've got multiple devices, a gaming console, streaming box, Blu-ray player, and a PC. But you want them running across multiple rooms in sharp 4K. Normally, that kind of setup gets messy fast with signal issues and too many cables. But this is exactly where the OREI 4x4 HDI matrix extender comes in. It's designed to take up to 4 HDMI sources and distribute them across multiple displays, including long-distance runs over Cat6 cable, while keeping everything sharp, synchronized, and easy to control. We've been using it in a multi-room setup, connecting several source devices and displays across different areas. So let's break down what it's actually like to use. Starting with the design, this is clearly built with real installations in mind. It's not flashy, but it feels reliable, like something meant to run continuously without issues. On the back, you get 4 HDMI inputs and a combination of HDMI and Cat6 outputs, which lets you run a signal over standard network cable, instead of thick HDMI cables. That alone makes installation much easier, especially when running through walls or across rooms. Setup is surprisingly straightforward. You connect your source devices to the matrix, then connect your displays either directly through HDMI or through the Cat6 receivers. What makes this cleaner is the power over cable support. The matrix can power the receivers directly through the same Cat cable, so you don't need extra adapters at the display end. This makes a huge difference in real setups. Fewer cables, fewer power bricks, and a much cleaner overall installation. Now let's talk about what really matters: the video performance. This matrix extender allows you to connect up to 4 HDMI sources and distribute them to 8 displays simultaneously. That includes 4 direct HDMI loopouts and 4 mirrored outputs over Cat6. What's impressive is that every output maintains full 4K resolution at 60 Hz with 18 gigabits per second bandwidth. In real use, that means the image stays sharp, smooth, and consistent across all displays. We tested it using a mix of devices, including a gaming console, a streaming box, and a PC, and the visual quality remained identical across every screen. Colors look vibrant, details stay crisp, and there's no visible signal degradation, even across longer cable runs. It also supports HDR10, HDR10+, Dolby Vision, and HLG, so compatible displays maintain proper contrast and lifelike colors. Bright scenes look vivid, darker scenes preserve detail, and nothing appears washed out or compressed. And that visual consistency makes a real difference when gaming. Playing story-driven titles like Elden Ring, Black Myth, Wukong, and Ghost of Tsushima on a TV in another room still felt completely direct. Fast movement stayed smooth, environments remained detailed, and there was no visible signal loss or softness. The experience felt just like being connected with a short HDMI cable. And most importantly, switching between sources is fast and stable. Displays lock onto the signal quickly without flickering or handshake delays. One of the most useful features here is independent downscaling on each HDMI output. In real setups, not every display supports 4K. Some might be older, 1080p screens. Normally, that creates compatibility issues, but here, the matrix handles it automatically. It can convert a 4K signal down to 1080p for specific displays while keeping full 4K on others. That means you can run a modern 4K TV in one room and a full HD display in another without changing settings or reconnecting devices. Everything just works together seamlessly. This is especially useful in mixed environments like homes, offices, or conference rooms where displays vary. Now, distance is where this extender really proves its value. Using HDMI over Cat6 cable, it can extend signals up to 230 feet or about 70 meters without signal loss. We tested it across a long cable run connecting displays in separate rooms, and the signal remained stable the entire time. No flickering, no dropouts, and no noticeable quality loss. This kind of reliability makes it ideal for larger homes, studio setups, or commercial environments where displays are spread across different areas. And since it uses standard Cat6 cable, installation is far easier and more flexible compared to running long HDMI cables. Control is another area where this device feels very complete. You can operate it using front panel buttons, the included IR remote, RS232, LAN control, or even a web-based interface. That gives you flexibility whether you're managing a simple home setup or a more advanced AV system. Switching sources, managing outputs, and configuring settings all feel quick and responsive. The EDID and CEC support also help ensure stable communication between devices, so displays and sources sync properly without signal conflicts. In daily use, everything feels consistent and reliable. Once configured, it runs smoothly without needing constant adjustments. Audio is handled just as well as video. It supports full HD audio pass-through, including LPCM 7.1, Dolby True HD, and DTSHD master audio. So whether you're watching Blu-ray content or gaming, the sound remains clear, detailed, and perfectly in sync. Even over long Cat6 runs, there's no noticeable delay or quality loss, making it solid for both home theater and professional setups. Compared to basic splitters or simpler extenders, this feels like a complete distribution solution rather than just an accessory. The ability to route 4 different sources across multiple displays, maintain full 4K quality, and extend signals across long distances makes it incredibly versatile. The build quality feels solid, installation is clean thanks to power over cable, and the smart scaling ensures compatibility across different display types. Whether you're setting up a multi-room home theater, a studio workflow, or a professional AV system, it delivers stable performance without unnecessary complexity. It's one of those devices that quietly does its job, and once it's installed, everything just works. And that's our look at the OREI 4x4 HDMI matrix extender. If you've got questions or thoughts, drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear them. Thanks for watching, and if this helped you out, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more tech reviews.